Dear supporters, I am reaching out to ask you for your help in taking Watch ACTV to the next level. With your generous donation to our GoFundMe campaign, we can make the crucial switch to a new platform that offers incredible benefits to both our network and our viewers. Firstly, the new platform allows for easy subscription via credit card and PayPal, making it accessible to viewers in international markets who were previously unable to join us. Additionally, we will be introducing a live component that will revolutionize how subscribers are able to engage with our content. Moreover, the new platform provides powerful marketing tools built right in, enabling us to reach a wider audience and to grow our community. And with this emphasis on community engagement, we'll be able to foster deeper connections with our viewers. A Connection TV. To make this transition possible, we need to raise $6,000. Your donation will not only facilitate the platform switch, but will also offer a soft rebrand for our company, ensuring that Watch ACTV continues to evolve and thrive. Please consider contributing to our campaign and be a part of our journey towards a brighter future for Watch ACTV. Thank you for all of your support throughout the years, your comments, your tweets, your shares. They all mean the world to us here at Watch ACTV. Thanks again. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web, but we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. And also follow my online streaming platform, ACTV Plus, where we produce original scripted content for your consumption. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I am definitely excited. That was the word I was going for. About season 40, the eras. And the reason why I'm so excited about this is because each era has brought like some of the best and some people that I don't remember. And we get a re-explanation of the challenge journey, right? Because I'm invested in the challenge, but I'm not invested in the challenge to where I remember everybody's name, or I remember the last season this person was on, or the first season this person was on or introduced, where I remember how many, eliminations Cara won, or how many eliminations Corey did not win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. But I am the guy that's like, oh my God, Corey's here. Oh my God, Cara's here. Oh boy, Laura's here too. Oh, Johnny, has he really changed? I'm that guy, right? And I like to talk my shit's naive. Now, I have done interviews with a couple of people that have come out of the real world, franchise. But as far as the challenge is concerned, my first interview was Kylan. I knew somebody they said they knew Corey, but I was supposed to interview Corey. That didn't happen. And then Nelson haphazardly, responds on Instagram often enough for me to think that it's not a robot responding to me specifically or whatever. And I asked him to do an interview and, he said he would be down, but that was a while ago and we've never done one. So it will be interesting to see if I can get an interview from any of the people from season 40. Kylan was my first official interview, and that interview was dope. It's still on my main page, so go check that out. I am a supporter of the challenge, and I love what they do. And what am I hoping for this particular challenge? I'm hoping that there's accountability. I'm hoping that the only way to make it to a final is by winning an elimination. I'm hoping that the only way to make it to a final is by beating some kind of stat or having some honorary trophy to get there. Just like we did in the last season with the stars, I hope that will be the similar situation that is brought into the 40s, but just some other way or giving it some other thing, right? And I also hope that each era has the ability to get to the final, but it's going to be the final two from each era, leaving 8 people left to run. I think that's how it's happening because I know some of the people that make it to the final, like my baby daddy makes it to the final. Spoiler alert. But y'all might not know who my baby daddy is. But anyways, he makes it to the final. And I know everybody else that make it to the final too. So I'm excited to see how we get to this point, right? But again, is there a reason or you have to meet a certain criteria or requirement to make it to the final? I also think I know who won, but I'm kind of whatever. Anyways, listen, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this pre-episode because I don't know, like watching it, I was like gooped, gobsmacked. If y'all see my medical device back there, don't be alarmed. Okay, it's for people for hyperhidrosis. I think that's what you call it. I sweat a lot, so that's that machine I use to like stop the sweating. And it works. You just have to use her as often as you wipe your ass, right? Not as often as you wipe your ass, just 4 times a week. And it's like a 15-minute process. But then once you've been doing it for a while, you only have to do it like once a week. But me, I'm kind of like, whatever. I just want to use her so that I don't sweat. But anyways, on to the video. So like I said, it's 4 teams, 4 eras. Era 1, season 1 through 10. The OGs, we have Anissa, who looks pregnant. Brad, with the beard still. CT, boy, he's looking rough and older. Darrell, he's still fine. Black don't crack, baby. Well, in Anissa's case, it's not the cracking, it's just the expanding. Yes. Derek's still very rambunctious, and very much so a Spitfire. I remember the argument between him and Nelly Nelson, and that was like crazy. That was like really OD crazy. Because I think Nelson actually smushed Derek. Jody, Katie, which they always have to bring a Tina-like character into the mix. Obviously, Tina's here. Mark. He's an old damn for sure, old G. And Rachel, hopefully she does better this season. And Tina, just because. Then we have Era 2, seasons 11 through 20. Again, I like how they like re-explained all this. We have, it's the first time TJ came on board, which was dope to find out and to know, or to be re-explained to, right? Then we have Cara and Bananas, Aviv, I don't remember her. Brandon, we just saw him. Derek, which he really did a good job on Our Stars. Emily, Kellyanne, I like Kellyanne. Laurel, Nehemiah, that's baby daddy number 2. Yeah. Is Nehemiah? No, I don't think Nehemiah's bi. Is he bi? I don't know, but he's nice on Instagram too. He's real nice. He's doing his like DJ stuff. And the rocker from the All-Star season, Ryan, like at the time they didn't have his name. Like it was like this advertisement blocking like the names and stuff, and I was trying to write the shit. I'm like, who is that again? Oh, yeah, he was just on here, but what was his name? Oh, Ryan. Then we have Era 3, seasons 21 to 30. We have Leroy. He's baby daddy, but I know he's like with Cam. So, see, you don't know what baby daddy I'm talking about because there's a couple of baby daddies. Because I got a few baby daddies in here. Leroy will always be baby daddy, even though it was like a respect thing with Leroy. I love Leroy. I love Leroy down boots. I just wish he performed better in All Stars. He let Veronica beat him. So yeah, but whatever. He's always gonna be baby daddy. Ever since that moment where he exposed, he had that back shot, and he was in the room and he was changing the stuff. Anyways, get your mind together, Wes. Then we have Corey, another baby daddy. Now, listen, Corey was really, really cool on social media. And he is still very, very cool on social media. Like, he's such a family guy, into the wife, into the kids, like that kind of guy. But he's just still hot. Like, he's just still hot. Anyways, we have Naya. I love Naya. Era 3, I think it's like my favorite era. Cause like a lot of the people that I like are in Era 3, as I'm noticing, right? 21 to 30, right? Then we have Amanda, another Spitfire. Amanda did amazing in the interviews. Did she not? Baby, did she not? When she got Olivia together, when she got Michelle together, I like Amanda. Amanda speaks her mind. And I'm like the male version of Amanda. Then we have Devin. I love Devin. Devin is just a key. Then we have Janae. Not a fan because I don't like how she treated Kellyanne. Don't like it at all. Then we have Tony. I'm glad that Tony's back. He's like baby daddy too because he like cleaned his image up, became like the husband and got the father and all that, and he still looked fine. So he's baby daddy too. Then there's Tori. I used to love Tori, but then after she played Jordan, and then the thing with Fest, I'm so glad Festi is not in this. Oh, I'm so glad he's not in this. But then we got Josh. Oh, it is what it is. But then we got Avery. I love Avery. And then we got this question mark. We already know it's Jordan. I knew it was Jordan already. Then we get Era 4. Okay, seasons 31 to 39. This is when things got really like wishy-washy and iffy because they introduced like all these other like franchises into the main franchise. And I'm not a fan, even though they've given me some like great characters and people. I'm just not necessarily a fan, right? I have some favorites, but I'm not a fan of this era because I love the OGs. I love the middle Gs. I don't love the new Gs. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we get Kylan, baby daddy. Kylan so it's Kylan all day for me. What's up, Kylan? Anyway, then we get Horacio. Horacio's baby daddy too, but you know, he's taken by Norris. Then we get Jenny. I think she's cool. She looks real hard for no reason. Like, anyways, then we have Josh. Josh is like, oh my God. But I think he's grown. I hope he's grown. We'll see if he's grown. Then we have Casey. I reconnected with the idea of liking her in her last season because of the way she operated. So I'm gonna stay on that, right? I'm not going like I do Fessy and Josh, right? Fessy did not clean up his image for me, and Josh did not clean up his image for me, but Casey did. Yeah. And then we have Michelle, Norris, and Olivia. Baby, the casting on this is crazy for era 3. All right. And then we have Paulie and Theo. I was looking for Theo's OnlyFans, but I couldn't find it. He took it off and got rid of it so quick. But Theo is fine. And Olivia is one lucky girl because Theo is fine boots. Okay. Theo is like one of those men that, like, for us gay men, that we, like, if we could be a woman, would, like, oh my God, like, want that experience. Because Theo gives that. I don't know what it is about Theo, but he gives that. And he ain't even got the best body in the world, but it's his height, it's his demeanor, it's his chemistry, like, it's his ooze of sex appeal. Theo got that. You know what I'm saying? Theo got that. Now, if I had to say like the top, oh wait, let me get to era 4. No, that was era 4. Okay, so if I have to give like the top hot guy from each, can I do that? I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that. I would have to be like the top two men and the top two women from each season. I could do that. I could do that. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. The top two hottest from era 1, Darrell and Brad. Period. That's easy. That's easy. Top two hottest chicks from era 1, Rachel and Katie. All right. Era 2, top two hottest dudes. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? It's gonna be Brandon and Nehemiah. Period. And then I miss Laurel. I miss Laurel. I don't care about Laurel. Then the top two hottest girls from era 2 is Emily and no, Cara and Kellyanne. Period. All right. Era 3, top two hottest dudes. Leroy and Corey, hands down. Period. That's it. It's a wrap. Leroy, oof. Yes, Leroy. Leroy and Corey, let's go. Top two hottest girls, Avery and Naya. Yeah. Era 4. Let's go. Top two hottest dudes. Clearly, it's gonna be Kylan and Horacio. But damn, I think first of all, Era 4 got the best looking dudes. So let me not do that. Era 4 got the best looking dudes. It's probably gonna be Kylan and Theo. But Paulie and Horacio are fine too. Paulie's booty, good lord, and he got an OnlyFans, and they announced it on the show. Ryan said it on the show, and he's still on the show. So all the other people that got OnlyFans got opportunities, except for that one. I think he's from Australia or something. That one, dude. He was partnered with Dave Vaughn, and he was really controversial in his mouth. Apparently, he like created OnlyFans and went ham on OnlyFans. So I don't think he's ever invited back. But Paulie's back, and Paulie has a nice butt. But yeah, so those are my finest. Did I say the women? The women, Nerese for damn sure. Nerese is probably the prettiest chick out of all of the chicks. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And Corey is probably the finest dudes out of all the dudes. I love Kylan. But Corey and Nerese, sheesh. Top of the line finest. Top of the line finest, period. Baby daddy, Kylan, he number two. Yes. Because Kylan is, oh. Okay, let me get to it. Let me get to it. All right. Devon is back. Shout out to Devon. I love me some Devon. Shout out to Devon. I love me some Devon. Devon asked me a long time ago to audition for Big Brother. I auditioned once. Obviously, I didn't make the show. But anyways, I could have had Kenny's spot. No shade. All shade. No shade, but all shade. And then Devin's cool. Okay, or whatever. Devon looks good. Then we get this part where CT has his little moment, right? And CT started from season 8. And then we get a reel with Katie, and Katie started from season 8. And like as I'm watching the flashbacks, it's like making me feel like all of the nostalgia, right? I'm like already invested in season 40 because even though Jordan said that season 40 production was the pissiest and the poorest of conditions for the contestants, even though that house or that warehouse or castle looked immaculate, I'm just here for all of the nostalgia and like the fact that they're bringing these 4 eras back. It's just amazing, to be honest. And I would not be upset if the next 5 seasons were era seasons. I just would not be upset. And then season 5 is like a whole group of like new stuff. I just would not be upset to that. I just would not. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I like this era concept. I really do. Because why is Wes not here? Like, really? You know? Wes is like synonymous with the challenge. Why is he not here? I think there should be some other people here too, but we're not going to get all the way into that. I'm shocked. Nah, he's not here. Well, no, I'm not. Let me not do that. Johnny says he wants to be on Era 1. I thought that was cute because, to be quite honest, like looking at this stats, like I would rather be on 3 or 4, no shade. Like, no, but Era 1 is dope. Era 1 is dope, but the women on Era 1 ain't hitting. Era 2 is stacked. The women on Era 2 is stacked. But 3 and 4 is like, hey, like I'm in it to win it for 3 and 4. Like for real, for real. Then we get this reel with Emily. Brad is like gooped and gagged over seeing Emily. And that's cute for him. Emily won one and came in 3rd place twice. Then we get this part where Cara Maria is like, if it wasn't for Emily beating my ass in the pole snatch game, I wouldn't have did CrossFit. I wonder who would win now. Emily is still much in tune with her shape and body, as is Cara Maria. Like, I would love to see that. I really would. I'm not looking forward to the whole Laurel and Cara Maria dynamic. I hope Laurel does not win anything. I hope she gets sent home. I'm not a fan of Laurel. Even her winning All Stars 4 was just trash to me. I'm not a fan of Laurel. But then you see Brad come on the screens and he's like, I hate the fact that Cara Maria does this victim mentality so well. And I'm like, it's so interesting that a lot of people in the house or in the game does not like Cara for whatever reason. And they have these ideals or ideas about her and they just heavily project. It's very interesting. But at the same time, I don't know why, but the way that Cara is painted on screen does not give proof and evidence to how these people really, really feel or proclaim to really, really feel. So I'm wondering if this season will definitely shine a vivid light as to what's really going on behind the scenes. Then we get, baby daddy number 55, maybe. I don't know. I got a lot of baby daddies on here. Paulie, shout out to her. I would love to interview Paulie. Paulie even said that he would be down to interview Paulie. I would love that interview. Paulie has changed a lot as well. Oh, yeah, he has. I would love to do a Paulie interview. Paulie comes on and during the Cara Maria and Laurel reel and basically states that, they've been together for 6 years, which is amazing. I'm glad that they're so like out and open and like expressive with their relationship. The only reason why I say that is because Paulie is bi and he's come out as bi. during their 6-year relationship, and Paulie has an OnlyFans. So it's very interesting that Cara and Paulie are like still together and doing their thing. Um, Not interesting in a bad way, but like sexy and dope, right? If that makes sense. And then Paulie discusses the fact that he does not like Laurel, the fact that Laurel is not a nice person, and the fact that, Laurel and Cara Maria will never be actual friends. Clearly, these post confessionals are happening after the season is wrapped. At least that's, usually how these reality shows work. And there's a big, huge argument that happens that a lot of you have information about or had information about months ago, and everyone's like anti-Laurel. So I'm really wondering what went down season 40. Then we get a reel of Janae. I don't really care. She won back-to-back All-Stars. I don't really care. I honestly, let me not say who keeps making it to the final. Let me not do that because y'all might not know. But anyway, we get fast forward past her. We get a clip of Tony in his reel, and then we get a clip of baby daddy Corey in his reel when he clipped Tony for throwing out his drink or something he did when they were on the bus, and he threw the food out and he clipped him. I don't want to see Corey fight anybody, and I don't want to see Tony fight anybody. There used to be a lot of fights on the challenge. There's no fights anymore. But I'm hoping that they can come back together and like be cool with each other. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I would like that. Then we get a reel of Naya. Naya has shown a lot of growth. Like everybody has grown since their like first season or whatever. We get, the video of Naya and the reel of Naya. She's talking about the blood clots in her lungs from vaping and how she has these attacks where her brain is telling her she's going to die and all of this stuff. And I'm like, how is she going to manage through the challenge? I mean, she was on the challenge before and she did pretty well. But at the same time, like, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot, right? Then I write on my notes that Aneesa looks pregnant. She's in this pink dress and her stomach is leaving her back. And I'm just like, when is Aneesa ever gonna take the opportunity to get in the gym, get fit to compete? When she knows that she's coming on these shows and she still wants to come on these shows, when is she gonna do that? Or does she just not care? You know what I'm saying? Does she think that she has the ability to just overperform with the same physical coming into a game? I don't know, because she's never won a final and she's always vying to do that. She always gets sent home early or sent home in an elimination or something like that. And she's vying for that win. But when I don't know. I don't understand Aneesa. I just don't understand her. Nehemiah says era 4 are filled with snakes from other reality shows. Horacio gets his reel and Olivia gets a reel. And she says her and Oris's are civil. Mark is a wrestler now. Amanda gets a reel. She's happy to meet Rachel and Tina, her original Mean Girls. I think this is interesting. I don't really care for Tina. I really don't. But I think this is interesting. Like this dynamic of like diversity in these 4 eras is so freaking exciting. Rachel does this for the women's speech and, gives this like hip hip hooray for the women. If it wasn't for the women, y'all wouldn't see the ratings. Y'all wouldn't see this. Y'all wouldn't see that. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, girl. I mean, if that makes you sleep well at night, if it makes you feel better, I guess. Then we get a look of the castle that they're in, and it looks amazing, okay? There's 40 people here, so they need to accommodate for 40 people. The house looks amazing. It looks like a super production, which I don't understand why accommodations were so piss poor on this season, looking at the castle and the accommodations that they have, the lodging that they have. Then we get CT walking around the castle, and we get this emotional moment where we get to talk about D. And Dee's been gone for a long time now, but we still get to talk about it, right? And we get to see like clips from the old days when the challenge was really, really brutal and the world wasn't as sensitive as it is today. Yeah, good stuff. I'm late, like in this moment, like I'm really, really like excited to see what this season is going to be about. Thoroughly excited. All of the men, well, majority of the men, except for baby daddy Callan, because Kylan was still stuck in his suit. But all of the other other men that don't look as fine as Leah, Corey and Theo and Kylan and Horacio and Leroy, like all of the non-fine men get naked. And I'm like, okay, I mean that makes sense. But like Brad didn't get naked, like the fine people, Brandon didn't get naked, all of the lessers got naked. But okay, whatever have you. And then Amanda speaks to Cara, apologizes for saying that she wishes her horse was dead, and she congratulates Paulie and congratulates Cara on her relationship with Paulie. And this is a nice little moment between them. I don't know how long it's going to last, but this is a nice little moment between them, and it's cute. I wonder if Amanda's going to have Cara's back with the whole Laurel situation, because I would love to see a battle between Amanda and Laurel. Oh, I would love to see a battle between those two. Then, Jordan walks into the castle when everyone is asleep. And of course, you cannot have an era season without Jordan. What? And I wonder what happened. Like, why did he come late? Like, obviously, maybe it was schedule conflicts or whatever the case may be, and he had to come last minute or whatever. But Jordan looks good. He looks good walking in with that cowboy hat. He looks good. Listen, I am ecstatic about this season. I am pooped and floored about the concept of this season. I just want them to make sure that it's going to be a situation where two from each era can make it to the final. That. I want to make sure that it's a situation where in order to get to the final, you have to go through elimination. That. And then we're good. I think if they could just finalize that, every challenge be that, we're fine. Because, bitch, you need to earn your way to the freaking final, not coast your way to the final. This is not Big Brother. Okay? Can we get that? Can we get that, please? I want to get that. I want us to have that. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Who are the finest men and women, the top two from each era? Can you put that down below in the video? And what two men and two women do you think are going to make it to the final? Anyways, leave your comments below. Thank you for watching. Deuces.